Hello students, welcome back to maths class. So in previous class we solved some problems based on first principle in differentiation. Suppose in the question it is mentioned particularly find the derivative of this function by first principle, then only you have to go for first principle. Otherwise normal differentiation you can adopt, right? So now come to the question. What is this? Find the derivative of tan 2x by first principle. So come on, take the first one. Whenever it is a first principle, right? So what is the procedure? First we have to write what is the given function to us. What is the given function? F of x is equal to tan 2x. The given function should be considered as f of x. With that you find out f of x plus h. F of x plus h is equal to tan 2 into x plus h. Okay, so we can write this as tan 2x plus 2h. Okay, so this is your f of x plus h. Now you take your, once we got f of x and f of x plus h, you know very well what is our first principle formula. Its formula is f dash x is equal to limit h tends to 0 f of x plus h minus f of x by h. Okay, so this is your first principle formula to find the derivative of f of x. We should it is denoted by f dash x and the limit h tends to 0 f of x plus h minus f of x by h. So is equal to limit h tends to 0 f of x plus h is tan 2x plus 2h minus tan 2x, it is tan 2x by h. Okay, so is equal to limit h tends to 0. Tan can be written as sin by cos. So sin of 2x plus 2h by cos of 2x plus 2h. Okay, minus same thing sin 2x by cos 2x by h. Take the LCM for this is equal to limit h tends to 0. If we take the LCM, what happens? It is cos of 2x plus 2h into cos 2x. Okay, and here upwards we will have sin of 2x plus 2h into cos 2x. Okay, so minus cos of 2x plus 2h into sin 2x. Okay, if you observe divided by h is there. So next step, limit h tends to 0. Now observe this, it is of the form sin a cos b minus cos a sin b form. So we know one formula. What is that? Sin a cos b minus cos a sin b, okay, is equal to sin of a minus b. There is a formula. So by trigonometry we are having that formula. So we can write this as limit h tends to 0 sin a cos b minus cos a sin b form. See, sin a cos b minus cos a sin b. You consider this as a, this as b. So we can write that as sin of a minus b. A is 2x plus 2h minus b. What is b? Minus 2x. Okay, so divided by, we can write this as cos of 2x plus 2h into cos 2x. This h comes upwards. If it comes right, this will be h by 1. If we take upwards, it will be reverses. So here plus 2x minus 2x cancels, and the next step we can write limit h tends to 0 sine 2h by h. Can we write? Definitely we can write 1 by cos of 2x plus 2h into cos 2x. Okay. So, there is one standard formula in limits, that is limit theta tends to 0 sin theta by theta is equal to 1. That means this value, this value, this value. These three values must be same. Then limit of that value is equals to 1. Observe here, we are having 2h here. If downwards also 2h is there and limit 2h tends to 0, then this entire value becomes is equal to 1. So, multiply and divide with 2. Okay, we need this 2, you take this 2 here and this 2 can be taken outside. Then what happens? 2 into limit h tends to 0 means h value is equals to 0. If h is 0, if we multiply 0 into anything, 0 only. So, instead of h, we can write 2h tends to 0. Okay. So, this can be taken as sin 2h by 2h. Okay. And apply the limit for this separately. Limit h tends to 0, 1 by, come on, how we can write? Cos of 2x plus 2h into cos 2x. Okay. So, now if you observe this formula, limit theta tends to 0 sin theta by theta is equal to 1, right. So, theta can be any value there, right. That instead of theta, we can take any value. So, instead of theta, you are having sin 2h by 2h, 2h tends to 0. So, it is 2 into 1 into, come on, now you apply your h values, limit value here. Then what happens? It is cos 2x into cos 2x. Okay. So, is equal to 2 into, what is this? Cos 2x 1 by cos 2x whole square we can take. Okay. So, 1 square is 1 only, 1 by cos is secant. So, it is 2 into secant square, 2x is the answer. Okay. So, come on, how we can prove, how we can get this value? So, we have to find the derivative of tan 2x by first principle. Suppose only find the derivative means by using normal formula you can find it. But here we have to find derivative of tan 2x by first principle, right. So, for that we have to take this formula, f dash x is equal to limit h tends to 0 f of x plus h minus f of x by h. So, f of x is always given quotient, that is tan 2x, with that you find out your f of x plus h. So, tan 2 of x plus h, that is tan 2x plus 2h. Once we got that value, you substitute in the formula, right. If you substituted that formula, tan can be written as a sin by cos. We can write, after that take the LCM, right. If we take the LCM, it is cos 2x plus 2h cos 2x. Okay. So, now it is of the form sin A cos B minus cos A sin B, that is sin of A minus B form. So, sin of A minus B, and here h by 1, if we write it, it will be reversed as 1 by h. So, we can write this as sin 2h by h into, so whenever it is a sin form is there in the limits, we can apply this formula. What is that formula? Limit theta tends to 0 sin theta by theta is equal to 1 form. That means angle, right, this one, this one, this one, these three must be same. That's why here we are having sin 2h by h multiplying and dividing with 2y to get into that form. Here I need 2h, that's why multiplying and dividing with 2. After that, this 2 can be taken outside and this 2h, right, is taken here, right. This 2 is taken outside. Limit 2h tends to 0 sin 2h by 2 into h 2h. And limit h tends to 0. Come on, here also we can write in h place we can take a limit value. Okay, so that becomes 2x plus 0, 2x. So cos 2x, cos 2x. 2 into 1 by cos 2x. 1 by cos is a secant, right? So square is there, that's why 2 secant square, 2x is the answer. Okay, so this is your first question. Now come to the second question. What is the second question? Second question is find the derivative of secant 3x. Find the derivative of secant 3x by first principle. Again, whenever it is given first principle means you have to find f dash x value. Okay, so be careful. If it is given only find the derivative of the function, then no need to worry. Directly you can find the derivative. Normal formulas method you can find the derivative. So come on, now you take your second one, right? So it is second question. F of x is equal to, what is your f of x? It is given as secant 3x. Okay, so then you take f of x plus h. F of x plus h is equal to secant 3 into x plus h. Okay, so we can write this as secant 3x plus 3h. So once we got this one, apply your first principle formula f dash x. So f dash x is equal to limit h tends to 0 f of x plus h minus f of x by h. Okay, so is equal to limit h tends to 0 f of x plus h. We can write that as secant 3x plus 3 minus secant 3x by h. Okay, so is equal to limit h tends to 0. Secant can be taken as 1 by cos. So 1 by cos of 3x plus 3 minus 1 by cos 3x by h. Take the LCM, limit h tends to 0. If we take the LCM, what happens? Cos of 3x plus 3 into cos 3x is the LCM. Here you will get cos 3x minus cos of 3x plus 3, right, by h. This h can be taken as h by 1. If you send upwards, it will be reverses. So is equal to, and one more formula is there. What is that formula? It is cos c minus cos d is equal to, formula is 2 sin c plus d by 2 into sin c minus d by 2. This is the formula, cos c minus cos d formula. So here we are having cos c minus cos d is equal to limit h tends to 0. Come on, we can take minus 2 sin of c. What is c? 3x plus 3x plus 3h, right, by 3x plus 3h by 2 into sin of 3x minus 3x minus 3h by 2 by, what is this? Cos of 3x plus 3h, isn't it? Whenever we have taken, this is 3h into cos 3x into h. So here 3x minus 3x get cancels. Okay, so here we can write minus 2 outside, right? Limit h tends to 0 sine of, come on, how we can write 3x plus 3x, 6x plus 3h by 2 into sine of minus 3h by 2, okay, by cos 3h, 3x plus 3h into cos 3x into h. And there is one formula. What is that? Sine of minus theta is equal to minus sine theta. Okay, sine of minus theta is minus sine theta. So minus 2 limit h tends to 0. This can be written as sine of 6x by 2 is 3x plus 3h by 2. And sine of minus theta is minus sine theta. So we can write minus sine 3h by 2 by, come on, how we can write this as cos 3x plus 3h into cos 3x into h. So minus of minus plus 2 limit h tends to 0. So sine, apply your h tends to 0 here. Otherwise first you write down, then you can apply plus 3h by 2. And here you write separately sine 3h by 2 by h. Okay, and here you write in divided by cos of 3x plus 3h into cos 3x. Okay, now if you observe, there is one formula in the limits. Limit theta tends to 0, sin theta by theta is equal to 1. Even in previous problem also we applied that same formula. So here this one must be same. So how we can take, here 3h by 2 is there. So here also we want 3h by 2. So multiplying and dividing with 3 by 2. Okay. So is equal to, we don't want that 3 by 2. Take outside 2 into 3 by 2 outside. Now apply the limits for this separately. Limit h tends to 0, sine 3x plus 3h by 2 by cos of 3x plus 3h into cos 3x, and here also you apply your limit. So we can apply limit for numerator, denominator, product form, each and every term we can apply the limit. So if h tends to 0 means h value is 0. If we multiply that value with anything, again we will get 0 only. So it is 3h by 2 tends to 0, sine 3h by 2 by 3h by 2. Okay, so now that entire value becomes 1, and here you apply your limit value. Here 2 will get cancelled. We will have 3 into, come on, apply the limit. What happens? It is sine 3x. This will be 0, right? By downwards it is cos 3x into cos 3x. That value is equal to 1. So is equal to 3 into, write separately, sin 3x by cos 3x into 1 by cos 3x. Okay, so is equal to 3 into sin 3x. What is that? Sin by cos? We can write tan 3x. Okay, into 1 by cos can be written as secant 3x. That is the answer of your question. So once again, the given function is f of x is equal to secant 3x. Then you find out f of x plus h, right? That is secant 3 into x plus h. That is secant 3x plus 3h. Okay. So now find out f dash x. What is f dash x? Limit h tends to 0, f of x plus h minus f of x by h. Okay, so in f of x plus h you substitute this value, secant 3x, right, minus 3h minus secant 3x. So we can write that as secant as 1 by cos, right. So now after that take the LCM. What will be your LCM? Cos 3x plus 3h into cos 3x is the LCM. Cos 3x comes here, this one goes here. Okay, after that we applied the formula, trigonometry formula, cos d minus cos c minus cos d is equal to minus 2 sin c plus d by 2 into sin c minus d by 2. Okay, so here plus minus cancels. After that there is one formula we applied, sin of minus theta is equal to minus sin theta, right. We applied that formula. So minus of minus, it is plus, and 2 into limit h tends to 0. We can apply a limit separately for each and every term. When product is there, we can give the limit for this one, and when numerator denominator for that also we can give the limit separately. So whenever h is there, h tends to 0, so h value we have taken 0. So sin 3x by cos 3x into cos 3x. So 3 into sin 3x by cos 3x into 1 by cos 3x. Sin by cos is tan 3x and 1 by cos is secant 3x. So that is the answer of your question. Okay. So with this we finished first principle problems, right. So if it is mentioned particularly solve this problem by first principle, right, then only you have to go for this method. Otherwise normal differentiation, we will use d by dx of formulas and we will find the derivative. But if it is given find by first principle, then we have to apply this one. Given value should be taken like this, then with that we have to take f of x plus h. How we will get? Very simple. Wherever x is there you have to take x plus h. Then you will get your f of x plus h. Okay. Once we got f of x plus h, substitute in the formula and try to get your answer. Okay. So that's all for today. Have a nice day.